Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Monday, August 1st, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave. We have some exciting things, announcements for specials for you YouTube subscribers. A lot going on. We'll get to that in a minute here. I want to start with the Qs because some exciting things happen there. You can see here we've got that 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up. And we were looking for 5 much lower, but however this move up, if this was 1 of 5 and this was 2 of 5, it could not go above the start, and it did right there. Okay, so it looks like we can do this now. Let me move that 5, and that was very short, not truncated by any stretch of the imagination, but looks like that is the low in place there. It hit the 618 2 or 3 times, then the 786, and then today it went over that high. Okay, so I think is that the August 1st right there. So there's a good chance that we're correcting, or the Qs are correcting this entire decline from the high. So we want to go ahead and do that, and I'll see if I can get this as close to possible right on there. Okay, it's within a point or two at the most, but we're looking at a move and it's almost there already. The 382 at 322, the 500 at 339, and the 618 at 355. That's what we're looking at in the Qs. I wanted to get back to the home page here, and don't forget our auto trades with Striker Securities. You open an account with them. They are the futures brokerage. Suggested capital is a $25K, 150 monthly subscription. You open an account with them, and they auto trade my trades. Okay, and I want to show you guys also. Let's get into the 10-year here. Okay, and again, here is that 39-year bear market ended in interest rates. And here is the first 5 waves up. And you can see this thing is working its way down. And I think we're at 2.55% now. This should go down. The 382 is 1.425. I want to get into, we're in a daily. So this should be right in between that third and fourth wave of that degree, if not to this degree. But that's what we're looking at with the US 10-year. I did want to show you guys an important announcement just for YouTube people. We have Elliott Wave Hub coming up, forecasting event on August 17th. There's expert analysis on all kinds of things, and yours truly will be a presenter in that event on August 17th. I'll be presenting for an hour at 12 p.m. Eastern. You can click here to register. If that doesn't show up in the video, then that is the actual URL. We'll have special prizes or offers for those who attend. Not only will I, but the other presenters will, as well as the host of Elliott Wave Hub. So excited about that. Can't wait for that. So I hope you guys can watch. If not, there will be a replay later that you can see. Okay, without further ado, I want to get into the ES. Okay, we're looking at a daily. And you can see here, we got a couple things going on. A lot happened since, I think it's been about a week since we did a YouTube video. We're updating our Woodson Wave Report newsletter subscribers daily, multiple times a day. So they've had these targets, if you will. But you can see in the black, we've got A in parentheses down, B, and then C for the larger wave A, and then a B up, and then an A down, and a B up, and here we are. Okay, we'd be looking for the C and then the bigger wave C. Anyway, this should be a 5-3-5 affair. Up, down, up, A, B, C, 5 up, 3 down, 5 up. It's forming, and it's getting real exciting because we're right up against a key resistance level, okay? So I want to point out this alternate count we put out last week for our Woodson Wave Report subscribers. It's in red. It shows a 1 down, a 2 up, a 3 down, a 4. Again, it would be a diagonal triangle because 4 overlaps 1, and that would be 5 for wave A. And if you look at the red here, that shows the wave B retracements, and we've got one right there at 42.26. Well, we've got one before there at 40.85, which had already hit 42.26, which is just ahead or a little bit higher. There's our close today, or our high today, I'm sorry. The 618 is at 43.61, 786 up there at 45.58, and of course it should not go over the all-time high at 48.08 if it is a B wave. So this is really interesting because this thing is at a critical juncture with important resistance at that 42.02, and this was a low risk, high reward at the time we pointed out right there at 42.02. It held and it stayed up there for a few days, given plenty of opportunity to get in on the short side, and then bang, they took the rug out from under everyone and dropped it down all the way to 36.39 from basically 4,200. So that was quite a move, but it was a great low risk, high reward, because where was it wrong was right above there, and it had stayed there for a long time, giving plenty opportunity to get in on that. And that's where that striker comes in with the auto trades of Woodson Wave Report. We're setting up for another one right here. Okay, let's get into this ABC, if we will. We'll get a smaller time frame. That's a daily chart. I want to get to an hourly, and there is that A wave low, 36.39. I'll get back right there, okay? And then we're looking for, again, 5 up, 3 down, 5 up. It'll be A in parentheses up, B in parentheses down, C in parentheses up. And you can see we've got a lot of marks here. I'll get to these red notes in a little bit here. But we've got on this C wave, we've got a 1 up, a 2 down, a 3 up, a 4 down. And that's where our targets are. We had a 41.19. It hit 41.47. The next Fibonacci target is 41.63. Again, we've got major resistance at 42.02 and a quarter. We'll get to that in a second. But this could be the end there or the top, and it should be relatively close. It should be over or nearly so. What would we need to see for the larger wave C down? We first need to see a break of this low, then a break of this low right there, 38.20, and then obviously 37.23, and ultimately 36.39, but in stages there. I think we can get a little bit closer look at that here. We can get to the 10-minute. Yeah, let me get reference here. There's 39.13, and there is that 39.13. So we're looking at the fifth wave only on this next one. We go from hourly to 10-minute, and there's that 39.13. There's 1 in purple, 2 in purple, 3 in purple, 4, and is that 5? Is it over at 41.47? There's another target here at 41.59, 41.77. There's that key resistance lurking up there at 42.02, and if 5 up equals 1, it would break that resistance at 42.27. This is going to be a really interesting week. It should unfold this week. We think we'll see how that happens. I want to let you guys see what we had put out in our post-market close report today. We're getting out at least 2 a day, sometimes more. You can see our wave table there. There's that same chart, okay, that we just showed you. Looking for one last 5-wave advance up from that 4th wave, okay, and from the bigger wave A from that 36.39 low, okay. There's our targets there. There's our targets again. And, oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys, the fact that the correction didn't reach the 382, I think I can show you guys that on the chart up there. I had it out in the morning report, but we updated that. Yeah, we had targets here for this 4, and it didn't even reach the 382. So that tells us either 3 is extending, okay, which could happen here, or the 5 took over and the 4 was too weak, and it succumbed to the pressure of the 5th wave, and it was a short wave 4. One of those two. We cover both scenarios here. One was that ending diagonal, which you see there, okay? And I got that all spelled out there. The important juncture right here is that 42.02.25 lurks above, and that was significant resistance before, okay? So If it is rejected, if it does hold, and the market cannot surpass 4202.25, it will present a very good low risk, high reward, or as we call it with our striker, is measured risk, projected rewards. That's auto traded there. Okay, so we will see how that plays out. Okay, let's get back into there. Let's see. I think I got some picks here for you guys. Okay, here is that 10-minute. I think we've shown this a couple times. That is like the very end of the wave. This thing is complete or nearly so, unless 4202 doesn't hold. Then it's that alternate count that we showed in red. And let's see if we got another picture here. And that is the one that shows once this turns around, what we need to see for confirmation. We need to see significant lows being broken to the downside. I want to show you guys that this bigger chart here for the bigger picture. Okay, if 4202 is broken to the high side, then the count in red comes into play, which means we're looking at these targets. And by the way, that 50% retracement is just above at 42.24. The alternate count could play out, and then that B wave, this one, could end up over here and just turn right around. So short term could go up, but the ceiling is up against the head, if you will. People's heads are butting up against the ceiling here, or it could just collapse from here. Okay? Again, I want to remind you guys about the Elliott Wave Hub, and August 17th at noon Eastern. I will be presenting along with others on that day. I hope to guys see you at the event, and we'll have some special offers for you guys. Okay, that's it for now. Until next time, take care, everyone.